What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on XRP, which has gone absolutely crazy over the last few days. As you guys can see, over the last week itself it has gained a huge 29%, currently trading at just over $2.92. So we'll be going through what is next with XRP. A lot of news going around and a lot of things coming up for XRP which could boost its value up to about 7, 8, even $10 towards the end of the year. I know a lot of people are saying XRP is likely to hit $10,000 by the end of the year, which I highly doubt. Yes, in the long run it may be able to hit $10,000, but I'm not expecting it to do so over the next 6 months, especially that it's a very short amount of time and a huge percentage increase is very unlikely. But let's go through the stats and see where we can see XRP going to. But before I go any further, this is no financial advice. Any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So looking at the RSI at the bottom here, it is at 83.01, indicating that the crypto right now is more on the overvalued side. Of course it will be because of how much value it has gained over the last couple of days, constantly hitting green candles. And especially looking at the yellow one here, it is at 63.83, so it's still backdated a little bit. I'm predicting it should be over 70, so we should see XRP going for a minimal price correction over the next few days. Again, nothing major, potentially dropping down to around $2.60, $2.70 before it goes back up towards the end of this week, going into next week, heading over the $3 mark is what my predictions are. Again, it did hit over $3 earlier today, $3.02, before going for a little dip, going for a price correction. So if we get rid of this and bring on the MACD indicator on the hourly chart, we can see here that the MACD line is looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction. And so is the signal line here as well, indicating more drops in value are predicted from this crypto. As you guys can see, it did pump up a little bit, however right now it is going through a minimal drop, and I'm expecting it to drop a little bit further before it slowly starts to head back up in value towards the end of the week. But if you guys do want regular updates on XRP, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. Zooming out to the 4-hour chart, we are looking slightly better. However, the MACD line is still looking slightly bearish, heading towards the negative direction. It's trading below the signal line, however above the baseline, indicating a neutral effect, so essentially hovering around its current price range of just below $3 towards the end of the week and early next week, so over the next 7 to 8 days. And if we zoom out to the daily chart, yes, it's looking very steep, very bullish, heading towards a positive direction, but it is looking a little bit too steep. The reason for that is the major pump that's taking place here. I'm not predicting it to keep hitting green candles and pumping and, you know, going in a bullish direction. Of course it is likely to hit red candles in between, but what matters is the overall outcome. I am predicting it to head over $3.50, $3.70 by the end of July. Going into August, September, I'm predicting it to head closer up to $4, or even just about hitting $5 by the end of quarter 3, beginning of quarter 4. So if we get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Bollinger Band here, so this is another indicator showing us that the crypto is slightly more on the overvalued side. As you guys can see, it's trading above the upper bound of the Bollinger Band, which is the red line here, which is at $2.84. The crypto is trading at $2.92, so that's why I'm predicting it to drop down a little bit further, going for a minimal price correction before it heads back up in value. So a lot of things going around, a lot of implementation going into XRP, a lot of people starting to use it and so on. There's way too much news on it, so if you go on social media you'll find a lot of news around XRP. But at the moment I am expecting it to go up in value, so it's slowly and steadily increasing in value. And will it make millionaires in the long run? Yes, I believe it can, depending on when you get in and get out, obviously how much you own and so on. But I do own quite a bit of XRP as well. I'm just waiting for it to pump, and I'm not expecting it to do so over the next 6 months or 5 months. I'm predicting over the next couple of years it should hit huge numbers, and at the moment I'm holding on to it and I won't be selling anymore. And even if we look here at the stats, we've got the trading volume is up 84% in the last 24 hours, currently at $12.46 billion. So a lot of people are trading the crypto right now. Over the month it's on a 37% increase, and over the last 24 hours 2%. So that is what I mean by it's been a slow and steady increase so far. So it hasn't been too crazy, which means it is still a sustainable crypto for the long run. I'm predicting this to be a very good hold. So I'm not selling it, I'm only buying it, but because of the increase right now, the value is a little bit too high for me to invest into it. But I will obviously keep you guys posted on my predictions on this crypto. Let me know your end of year target for this crypto in 2025, guys. Don't go too crazy, be realistic. So comment down below your end of year target for XRP. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Before you click off, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video to enter the cryptocurrency giveaway, and I'll catch you guys in my next update. Until then, take care and peace.